The year is 2026 and a legend from the golden age of American muscle cars has returned with a rebirth that feels like a thunderclap from the past merging into the future. The Plymouth Road Runner, once a symbol of raw performance and no-nonsense design, has been resurrected in a way that balances nostalgia with cutting-edge technology. The name itself carries weight, echoing through decades of car culture as one of the icons that represented freedom, speed, and the spirit of rebellion on American highways. Now it stands before us again, reshaped for a new generation but never betraying the essence of what made it so unforgettable. When you first look at the 2026 Plymouth Road Runner, the design strikes you with an immediate presence that demands attention. The wide stance, the long hood, the low-slung profile, and the unmistakable aggressive lines give it that muscle car DNA that enthusiasts crave. The front fascia is bold, featuring a reimagined split grille with modern LED lighting that manages to feel futuristic while paying homage to the original design cues. Air intakes and aerodynamic sculpting are carefully integrated, showing that this car is not just about brute force but also about precision engineering. The hood carries a subtle bulge with functional vents, a reminder that power lives beneath, ready to awaken at a press of the throttle. Walk around the car and the proportions are classic yet updated for modern tastes. The rear is wide and muscular, with a stance that gives off stability and aggression. Slim, full-width LED taillights stretch across the back, a sleek interpretation of vintage styling combined with modern elegance. The exhaust outlets are large and purposeful, their finish hinting at the roar that waits within. Every curve of the body has been refined in wind tunnels, but the car has not lost its raw muscle car spirit. It does not look like an overpolished sports coupe, it looks like a modern Predator on wheels. Step inside the 2026 Road Runner and the experience changes from pure nostalgia to a blend of heritage and futuristic comfort. The cabin has been crafted with premium materials, but it still carries the bold simplicity that muscle car fans appreciate. The driver's seat feels like a cockpit, with a fully digital instrument cluster that can switch between retro-inspired gauge layouts and high-tech performance readouts. A large central touchscreen is seamlessly integrated, controlling navigation, media, and vehicle dynamics, but physical switches for essential controls remain, honoring the tactile feel of the classic era. The seats are sculpted for performance driving yet comfortable enough for long journeys, wrapped in leather and alcantara with subtle stitching patterns inspired by the old Road Runner logos. Ambient lighting glows in customizable colors, adding a sense of drama during night drives. The sound system, tuned for perfection, fills the cabin with crystal clarity, but the true symphony remains the exhaust note that enters every time the accelerator is pressed. Plymouth has designed this car for drivers who want both modern luxury and the untamed thrill of muscle. Under the hood, the heart of the Road Runner beats stronger than ever. While the original cars were famous for their big block version 8s, the 2026 model embraces the modern era with multiple powertrain options. For purists, a naturally aspirated V8 remains available, roaring with over 500 horsepower, delivering that visceral sound and torque that only a true muscle car can. For the new age, a twin-turbocharged hybrid V8 pushes performance to the extreme, surpassing 700 horsepower while maintaining efficiency standards of the modern automotive world. And for those looking to embrace the future, Plymouth offers a fully electric Road Runner variant, capable of blistering acceleration that outpaces nearly every classic muscle car in history, with instant torque and over 350 miles of range. Driving the 2026 Road Runner is not just about speed, it is about experience. The suspension has been engineered with adaptive dampers, allowing it to switch from comfortable cruising to track-ready stiffness at the touch of a button. Steering is sharp and communicative, giving the driver confidence through every corner while never forgetting that this is a car built for straight-line thrills. Launch control technology allows the car to rocket from 0 to 60 in under 3 seconds in its top configuration, but even when driven calmly, it carries a commanding presence on the road that turns heads and draws respect. The sound is part of the magic. In the V8 models, every rev is a growl that climbs into a scream, echoing the legacy of muscle cars from the 60s and 70s. In the hybrid and electric models, sound enhancement technology provides an experience that blends futuristic tones with muscle-inspired resonance, creating a soundtrack that matches the spirit of the Road Runner name. No matter the choice of powertrain, the driver feels connected to something larger than just a machine. This is Heritage Reborn. Beyond performance, the 2026 Plymouth Road Runner is also designed to live in today's world. Safety features such as adaptive cruise control, lane keeping assist, collision avoidance systems, and autonomous driving capabilities have been seamlessly built into the car, offering convenience and protection when needed. Yet, these systems never intrude on the driving experience, they remain in the background, waiting for the driver's command. Connectivity is at the forefront, with smartphone integration, over-the-air updates, and performance telemetry that allows owners to track lap times, acceleration runs, and even share stats with fellow enthusiasts. The symbolism of the Road Runner's return is powerful. At a time when many feared muscle cars would vanish into history, Plymouth has brought back an icon not as a museum piece but as a living, breathing machine ready for the future. It represents a bridge between eras, a car that respects its ancestors while boldly facing the